Question 1. You're merging onto a freeway where traffic is moving faster than you. What should you do? A. Slow down to a stop until traffic clears. B. Match the speed of freeway traffic and merge safely. C. Signal only after entering the lane. D. Drive on the shoulder until there's space. The answer is B. Match the speed of freeway traffic and merge safely. Explanation. Drivers must adjust speed to match traffic and merge smoothly when there's a safe gap. Question 2. You are driving downhill and your brakes begin to fade. What should you do? A. Shift into a lower gear to use engine braking. B. Pump the gas pedal. C. Apply the parking brake sharply. D. Turn off the ignition immediately. The answer is A. Shift into a lower gear to use engine braking. Explanation. Downshifting uses engine resistance to slow the vehicle safely without overheating brakes. Question 3. While driving on a multi-lane highway, a large truck begins merging into your lane. What's the best action? A. Maintain speed and hold position. B. Accelerate to pass before it merges. C. Slow slightly to create space behind. D. Honk continuously. The answer is C. Slow slightly to create space behind. Explanation. Trucks need more space to change lanes. Slowing slightly lets them merge safely. Question 4. A driver behind you is tailgating closely. What should you do? A. Move to another lane or let them pass. B. Brake hard to warn them. C. Speed up to increase distance. D. Ignore them and keep pace. The answer is A. Move to another lane or let them pass. Explanation. Allowing a tailgater to pass prevents collisions and diffuses tension safely. Question 5. When driving through heavy fog, you should A. Use low-beam headlights and slow down. B. Use high beams to see farther. C. Flash your lights continuously. D. Turn on hazard lights and stop in your lane. The answer is A. Use low-beam headlights and slow down. Explanation. Low beams reduce glare and improve visibility. Slowing down prevents collisions. Question 6. When another driver cuts you off suddenly, your safest response is to A. Honk and follow closely. B. Take your foot off the accelerator and create space. C. Speed up to pass immediately. D. Flash your high beams. The answer is B. Take your foot off the accelerator and create space. Explanation. Slowing down gently restores a safe following distance without aggression. Question 7. You are driving through deep water on the road. What must you do afterward? A. Test your brakes gently while driving slowly. B. Brake hard to dry them quickly. C. Turn off headlights. D. Accelerate to remove water from tires. The answer is A. Test your brakes gently while driving slowly. Explanation. Light braking ensures the brakes dry evenly and remain effective. Question 8. When entering a roundabout, who has the right of way? A. The driver entering first. B. Vehicles approaching from the right. C. Vehicles already in the roundabout. D. Pedestrians waiting to cross. The answer is C. Vehicles already in the roundabout. Explanation. Vehicles inside the roundabout have priority. Entering drivers must yield. Question 9. While driving in winter, your rear wheels suddenly slide right. What should you do? A. Steer right to follow the skid. B. Turn left sharply to correct. C. Apply full brakes immediately. D. Accelerate to straighten. The answer is A. Steer right to follow the skid. Explanation. Steering gently in the direction of the skid aligns tires and regains traction. Question 10. When driving behind a motorcycle, your following distance should be A. At least 4 seconds. B. 1 second. C. The same as for cars. D. 2 car lengths. The answer is A. At least 4 seconds. Explanation. Motorcycles can stop quickly. Keeping extra distance allows time to react. Question 11. You approach a four-way stop at the same time as another car on your right. Who goes first? A. The car on your right. B. You go first. C. Both proceed together. D. Whoever flashes headlights first. The answer is A. The car on your right. Explanation. The vehicle on the right has the right-of-way at four-way stops. Question 12. You are overtaking a slow-moving vehicle on a two-lane road. Before returning to your lane, you must A. Wait until you're 100 meters ahead. B. Honk before moving back. C. Signal and slow down. D. See the entire vehicle in your rearview mirror. The answer is D. See the entire vehicle in your rearview mirror. Explanation. You should not move back until you can clearly see the other vehicle in your mirror. Question 13. If your vehicle starts to fishtail on ice, what should you do? A. Steer gently in the direction of the skid. B. Brake firmly. C. Turn opposite immediately. D. Accelerate to balance. The answer is A. Steer gently in the direction of the skid. Explanation. Steering smoothly into the skid helps regain directional control. Question 14. When following a snowplow with flashing blue lights, you must A. Stay well back and never pass. B. Pass on the right quickly. C. Drive close for better traction. D. Honk to warn them. The answer is A. Stay well back and never pass. Explanation. Snowplows create poor visibility. Stay far behind and never pass unless safe and legal. Question 15. You are stopped at an intersection when you hear sirens. What must you do? A. Stay stopped until emergency vehicles pass. B. Move forward into the intersection. C. Make a right turn without signaling. D. Accelerate to clear the area. The answer is A. Stay stopped until emergency vehicles pass. Explanation. Stay where you are unless in the intersection. Emergency vehicles always have priority. Question 16. If your accelerator sticks while driving, what should you do first? A. Turn off the ignition immediately. B. Shift into neutral and steer safely off the road. C. Pump the gas pedal repeatedly. D. Apply full brakes instantly. The answer is B. Shift into neutral and steer safely off the road. Explanation. Shifting to neutral stops power from reaching the wheels while maintaining steering control. Question 17. When are you required to use headlights? A. Between sunset and sunrise or when visibility is poor. B. Only at night. C. Only outside cities. D. When raining lightly. The answer is A. Between sunset and sunrise or when visibility is poor. Explanation. Ontario law requires headlights from sunset to sunrise and whenever visibility is limited. Question 18. When can you legally use the left lane on a multi-lane highway? A. Only for passing or preparing to turn left. B. Anytime if you're driving at the speed limit. C. When traffic is light. D. To avoid merging traffic. The answer is A. Only for passing or preparing to turn left. Explanation. The left lane is reserved for passing and left turns, not for cruising. Question 19. What should you do when a tire blows out at highway speed? A. Hold the steering wheel firmly and ease off the gas. B. Brake hard to stop immediately. C. Turn quickly toward the shoulder. D. Shift to park. The answer is A. Hold the steering wheel firmly and ease off the gas. Explanation. Maintaining control and slowing gradually is safest before steering to the side. Question 20. If you see flashing amber lights at an intersection, you should A. Accelerate to clear it. B. Stop completely every time. C. Slow down and proceed with caution. D. Ignore if no traffic is seen. The answer is C. Slow down and proceed with caution. Explanation. A flashing amber means proceed carefully, but do not stop unless necessary. Question 21. What should you do if your engine stalls while crossing railroad tracks? A. Exit the vehicle immediately and move away. B. Try to restart the car repeatedly. C. Push the vehicle off the tracks yourself. D. Stay inside and honk. The answer is A. Exit the vehicle immediately and move away. Explanation. Leave the car right away and move clear of the tracks toward the train's direction of travel. Question 22. If another driver appears distracted and drifting into your lane, you should A. Sound your horn and steer away smoothly. B. Accelerate past quickly. C. Flash your lights repeatedly. D. Move toward their vehicle to warn them. The answer is A. Sound your horn and steer away smoothly. Explanation. A short horn warning and gentle steering away help avoid a collision safely. Question 23. When parking on a rural highway, you should A. Park completely off the pavement. B. Leave part of your car on the road edge. C. Park facing oncoming traffic. D. Keep headlights on high beam. The answer is A. Park completely off the pavement. Explanation. Always park fully off the roadway so you do not obstruct traffic. Question 24. You are approaching a stale green light, green for a long time. What should you do? A. Honk and continue. B. Speed up to beat the red. C. Stop immediately. D. Prepare to stop if it turns yellow. The answer is D. Prepare to stop if it turns yellow. Explanation. Anticipating a yellow prevents sudden stops and keeps traffic flowing safely. Question 25. You are driving behind a snowplow and visibility is poor. What should you do? A. Increase following distance and stay behind. B. Pass quickly on the left. C. Follow closely to use cleared tracks. D. Flash your lights for visibility. The answer is A. Increase following distance and stay behind. Explanation. Keep extra distance. Plows can create whiteout conditions and hide hazards. Question 26. You're about to change lanes on a busy highway, but your mirror and shoulder check show a vehicle beside you. What should you do? A. Wait and try again when the lane is clear. B. Speed up to fit into the gap. C. Honk to warn them and move over. D. Drift slowly into their lane. The answer is A. Wait and try again when the lane is clear. Explanation. Always wait for a safe gap before changing lanes. Never force another driver to brake. Question 27. While driving in heavy rain, you notice the windshield wipers can't keep up. What's the safest choice? A. Pull over safely and wait for visibility to improve. B. Continue at the speed limit. C. Use high beams to see better. D. Drive in the middle of two lanes. The answer is A. Pull over safely and wait for visibility to improve. Explanation. When visibility drops dangerously, you must stop in a safe place until conditions improve. Question 28. You're being passed on a two-lane road. What should you do? A. Maintain your speed and stay to the right edge of your lane. B. Speed up so they can't pass. C. Move onto the shoulder to give space. D. Honk repeatedly. The answer is A. Maintain your speed and stay to the right edge of your lane. Explanation. Keeping steady speed and right position lets the other driver pass safely. Question 29. Your headlights fail while driving at night. What should you do first? A. Turn on hazard lights and pull off the road. B. Drive faster to reach the next street light. C. Use your phone's flashlight. D. Continue driving in the same lane. The answer is A. Turn on hazard lights and pull off the road. Explanation. Hazard lights alert others, and pulling off keeps you safe until the problem is fixed. Question 30. You must back out of a driveway onto a busy street. What should you do? A. Reverse quickly to clear the lane. B. Back up slowly while continuously checking both directions. C. Rely only on mirrors. D. Honk the horn and back up immediately. The answer is B. Back up slowly while continuously checking both directions. Explanation. Checking over both shoulders and moving slowly prevents collisions with traffic or pedestrians. Question 31. When driving downhill in winter, what's the safest braking method? A. Brake gently and in short, controlled intervals. B. Slam on the brakes for better grip. C. Downshift after braking hard. D. Coast in neutral to reduce friction. The answer is A. Brake gently and in short, controlled intervals. Explanation. Gentle, intermittent braking helps maintain traction and steering control on slippery slopes. Question 32. A driver ahead suddenly stops to turn left, but doesn't signal. What should you do? A. Slow down and be ready to stop. B. Honk and pass immediately. C. Flash your high beams. D. Speed around on the shoulder. The answer is A. Slow down and be ready to stop. Explanation: slow down and prepare to stop. Never pass on the shoulder or react aggressively. Question 33. You're towing a small trailer on the highway. What must you do before changing lanes? A. Signal early and check extended blind spots. B. Signal only as you move. C. Rely solely on side mirrors. D. Speed up and drift over. The answer is C. Rely solely on side mirrors. Explanation: trailers increase blind spots and require earlier signaling and wider clearance. Question 34. When a traffic signal turns yellow as you approach, and stopping safely is not possible, what should you do? A. Continue through with caution. B. Stop abruptly regardless of vehicles behind. C. Speed up aggressively. D. Turn on hazard lights while proceeding. The answer is A. Continue through with caution. Explanation: if it's unsafe to stop suddenly, proceed carefully through the intersection. Question 35. While approaching a pedestrian crossover, you see a person stepping off the curb. What must you do? A. Stop and allow them to cross fully. B. Slow down and drive around them. C. Honk as a warning and keep moving. D. Proceed if they are not halfway across. The answer is A. Stop and allow them to cross fully. Explanation: drivers must stop at pedestrian crossovers and remain stopped until all pedestrians have finished crossing. Question 36. You are on a two-lane road and see a large animal crossing ahead. What's the safest reaction? A. Swerve suddenly into the opposite lane. B. Honk loudly and continue. C. Flash your high beams. D. Slow down and prepare to stop. The answer is D. Slow down and prepare to stop. Explanation: gradual braking and awareness prevent skidding or collisions with other vehicles. Question 37. When driving through a construction zone, what's most important? A. Obey posted speed limits and follow workers' directions. B. Pass slow vehicles quickly. C. Drive in the oncoming lane to avoid cones. D. Use your horn to alert workers. The answer is A. Obey posted speed limits and follow workers' directions. Explanation: construction zones require reduced speed and compliance with all posted instructions for safety. Question 38. You are stopped at a red light when an emergency vehicle approaches from behind with lights flashing. What must you do? A. Stay where you are unless directed to move. B. Drive through the red light immediately. C. Turn left to get out of the way. D. Exit your car to signal them. The answer is A. Stay where you are unless directed to move. Explanation: if stopped legally, stay put. Moving through a red light may cause a collision. Question 39. A police officer is directing traffic at an intersection. What takes priority? A. The officer's hand signals. B. The traffic lights. C. The stop signs. D. The lane markings. The answer is A. The officer's hand signals. Explanation: when a police officer directs traffic, their hand signals override all other traffic controls. Question 40. You're driving in the left lane and another vehicle is trying to merge from the right. What should you do? A. Adjust your speed to allow them to merge safely. B. Maintain speed and ignore them. C. Honk to warn them to wait. D. Move closer to the lane divider. The answer is A. Adjust your speed to allow them to merge safely. Explanation: Ontario rules require cooperation with merging traffic to maintain smooth flow and safety. Question 41. When can you legally pass another vehicle on the right? A. On any two-lane road. B. When the vehicle ahead is turning left and there's space to pass safely. C. When the driver ahead is below the speed limit. D. When the shoulder is clear. The answer is B. When the vehicle ahead is turning left and there's space to pass safely. Explanation: passing on the right is only allowed when the vehicle ahead is turning left and the maneuver can be done safely. Question 42. You are approaching a green light but traffic is backed up beyond the intersection. What should you do? A. Wait until you can completely clear the intersection. B. Enter the intersection and stop in the middle. C. Honk to make traffic move. D. Proceed halfway to secure your spot. The answer is A. Wait until you can completely clear the intersection. Explanation: it is illegal to block an intersection. You must wait until there's enough space ahead. Question 43. When are you required to yield to public transit buses? A. When they signal to leave a stop in a 60 km/h zone or lower. B. Only on highways. C. Only if they have passengers. D. Never. Buses must yield to cars. The answer is A. When they signal to leave a stop in a 60 km/h zone or lower. Explanation: Ontario law requires yielding to buses signaling to re-enter traffic on roads with limits of 60 km/h or less. Question 44. While driving, you see flashing blue lights ahead. What should you expect? A. A snowplow or road maintenance vehicle. B. An ambulance. C. A police cruiser. D. A school bus. The answer is A. A snowplow or road maintenance vehicle. Explanation: flashing blue lights in Ontario indicate a snowplow or road maintenance vehicle. Question 45. When following a fire truck responding to an emergency, you must stay at least A. 70 meters behind. B. 50 meters behind. C. 150 meters behind. D. 200 meters behind. The answer is C. 150 meters behind. Explanation: Ontario law requires staying at least 150 meters behind emergency vehicles with lights or sirens on. Question 46. When approaching a stopped school bus with its upper red lights flashing, what must you do? A. Stop at least 20 meters behind the bus. B. Pass carefully if no children are visible. C. Slow to 10 km/h. D. Sound your horn and proceed. The answer is A. Stop at least 20 meters behind the bus. Explanation: all drivers must stop at least 20 meters behind when the red lights are flashing, regardless of direction, except on divided roads. Question 47. When driving at night and an oncoming vehicle refuses to dim high beams, you should A. Look to the right edge of your lane. B. Flash your lights continuously. C. Close one eye to reduce glare. D. Stop immediately. The answer is A. Look to the right edge of your lane. Explanation: focusing on the right lane edge reduces glare and keeps your vehicle safely in lane. Question 48. If a train is approaching but the crossing lights have not yet started flashing, you should A. Stop if you see the train coming. B. Proceed quickly before the lights activate. C. Honk and cross immediately. D. Continue as normal. The answer is A. Stop if you see the train coming. Explanation: even without flashing lights, if a train is visible, you must stop and wait until it passes. Question 49. When parking on a hill facing uphill with a curb, which way should you turn your wheels? A. Away from the curb. B. Toward the curb. C. Straight ahead. D. It doesn't matter. The answer is A. Away from the curb. Explanation: turning wheels away from the curb ensures the car rolls into the curb if brakes fail. Question 50. When parking on a hill facing downhill with a curb, your front wheels should be A. Pointing uphill. B. Turned away from the curb. C. Left straight. D. Turned toward the curb. The answer is D. Turned toward the curb. Explanation: turning toward the curb prevents the vehicle from rolling into traffic if brakes fail.